Hi, my name's Geeta Sidhu-Robb and I am the CEO and founder of Nosh Detox, a health and wellness company based in London. Welcome to my kitchen, where I actually don't spend a lot of time. I mean, I would like to make it sound like that, but I am always been more about the health and the wellness part of it than actually being so much more of a cook. And it took me a really long time to understand that there was a big difference, because I'm a foodie, but I'm not somebody that actually always wants to be cooking. What I really care about is what goes into my food, and I care about that a lot. And I'm always asked by people, what are the supplements that I take? Do I take supplementation? Do I believe in supplements? And so that's what this video is going to be about, supplements basically, and the ones that I take. So personally, I am a big believer in maintaining really high levels of energy all the time. Not a little bit of the time, not occasionally, not on Mondays, not when I'm feeling, all the time. And I consider that to be my base case scenario. If I wake up tired, it puts me in a filthy mood. And why wouldn't it? It puts everybody in a really bad mood. But what I do when I wake up tired is I actually think, no, what did I do wrong? How did I work this out? So I go back over the last 2-3 days and I think, what did I do that made me feel tired? Was it an emotional thing? Was I stressed? Was it physical? Did I not eat well? And I will also always look over the coming week to work out where my potential weak points in my energy are going to be, in order for me to work out where I am likely to get tired. And for me, this is really important, because I run a business, I have kids, I have an aged elderly Indian mother who is worse than everybody put together in terms of needing attention. And so it's really difficult. There's a lot of demands on my time. There's a lot of demands on your time. Nobody is getting less busy. We're only ever getting busier. So I have used some techniques very successfully over the years. One technique that I've used is the balance sheet technique. And if you go and look through my videos and look for the balance sheet technique, you will find a way to actually set up your week so that you can be at your optimum during the week. The other thing that I do is I get a lot of IV drips, and I get them weekly actually. I mean, admittedly, I own the company and it's easier for me to do that, but I really, even if I didn't own the company, I invented the idea because I was looking for a way to get healthier and to make myself healthier. And IV drips, I mean intravenous drips. And again, I have a video on what it's like to get a drip intravenously, and actually one of me getting a drip. And I make sure that my intravenous drips is not the most expensive one that we sell, but it's the one that has everything in it. And I get the vitamin every single week if I can make it, every 2 weeks if I can't. And it has vitamin C, calcium, zinc, or the B complex, biotin, bepanthen, which is great for hair and nails. And it also has magnesium in it. And I make sure that I have that. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I hate needles a lot. And I have quite low blood pressure, so I never really have much in terms of veins, which really annoys me. So I will end up having drips in my hand. And I mean, it can be a bit painful. And I'm like, nah, we're going to move on. I figure if other people can go off and get Botox, I can, get good things put into my body. But what I do on top of that, and what I recommend to my clients, are these two other things. I make only one of which I make, and the other one that I don't make, but it's a staple part of my everyday regime. So we make the Nosh Raw Booster. And what I did with this product is I wanted to tick the box of having all my super greens, because this one has my spirulina, chlorella, rosehip, and which is high dose of vitamin C. It's everything that I needed in order to remove heavy metals, provide me with energy, and basically just have the greens that I needed to have. And they're very small pills, because I don't really love, capsules, because I don't really love them. And what I do is I will take 6 of these in a day if I don't feel good, or if I'm working really hard but I do feel good. So my goal is always to stay feeling my best that I possibly can. So, but on a normal day, I will take maybe 2 to 3 of these. Now, you can put them in smoothies. I got these originally. I had them made as a powder, and then what I did was I went back and had them made into capsules, because I was just like, I don't want to taste the spirulina, which tastes like pondweed, and I just wanted to eat them and move on. The other thing that I love and that I don't make at all, and it's somebody else's brand, is this. It's called Sizzling Minerals. They're great. I've actually just had one, but you literally just take that, and you can see it's very powdery. and you put one in water and you let it fizz up and you just drink it. Now to me, none of this tastes really that bad. Spirulina is something that I don't love. But I mean, I have other people like my children that will complain it tastes vile. But a combination of your basic core vitamins, super greens and your sizzling minerals, and you are 100% good to go. You don't need to eat or take anything else other than your normal fat food and you know, stuff that you're eating. There is a hierarchy to what is a good supplement and what is a bad supplement. So I want to tell you about this. So starting from the very worst, I want you to always imagine that if you are going to eat something that has been heat treated, it is not good for you. Something that has been overcooked, been blasted with heat. And why is this? Well, have you ever gone and found anything at the bottom of a volcano that we could possibly use? No, because everything has been turned to ash. Not that you've ever gone to a volcano, but you know what I mean. But if you've been somewhere where there has been ice and cold and frost, you can still defrost product that has been stored in ice for ever and be able to pull DNA out of it because it has maintained some form of visible existence that we can use. Anything that has been heat treated, the goodness in it dies. Anything that has been cold treated still retains goodness. That's why instead of getting broccoli that is steamed to death, you could get broccoli that has been frozen, for example. Always head towards the cold. So in terms of supplements, what do I mean? I mean that pills that have been heat treated and look like a tablet, those are the worst for you because the shape of the tablet has been made by heating it. When I say tablets, I mean something like this. Something like this has been shaped, and it has been shaped in heat. It has been removed, and I personally, even if I try and feel the energy of this product, or if I'm looking at this, there's very little in it. This is the worst case scenario of a tablet that you would want to be eating. Now, if we're going to go from heat treated, the next best case scenario is going to be something that is like this. It's going to be like a veggie capsule. Because in here, the veggie capsule will actually dissolve in your body. But what it will also do is, I'm just going to get a plate. So a veggie capsule like this, in fact, what we do with our product is that we have, see, that is very easy to actually pull open and take, because what this has is a simple capsule covering just to contain the product. And our product is freeze-dried, is a natural product which has been freeze-dried. And once that product has been freeze-dried, it has a longer shelf life. Not too long, but it has a longer shelf life, but it still has the goodness that you actually need. So this would be your worst, this would be your next, and in fact, this is going to be very much the best that you can have, because it's going to be in a powder. We rang up, then spoke to the company that does sizzling minerals, because I didn't like the fact that it had been shaped, and I was worried it had used heat in order to do that, but it's actually pressed powder molded into the product. And so when we take a sizzling mineral, what that will look like is this. So when that's finished, I'm going to basically drink it. And this is a filter that we use because while I'm here, let's talk about the fact that you should not be drinking plastic bottles and water. But in fact, please don't ever drink tap water. Please, please don't drink tap water. I don't care where you live, unless you're up in some Swiss mountain somewhere, in which case be my guest. But get the best kind of filter that you can humanly get, and use it for the drinking water that you're going to drink every day, because the goodness of the drinking water is really going to matter. Don't buy a great supplement and then drink tap water. And if you can't afford any kind of filter, get natural lumps of charcoal, clean charcoal, and you can put that in water and it filters the water and you can drink that. So, yes, I think you need to take supplements is the answer. These supplements in comparison, when you put them together, they are the best that you need, and these will keep me, and they're part of my everyday routine in order to keep me at my optimum, to be able to do 5, 10, 12, 14-hour days and still feel good by the end of the day and not feel like I'm exhausted and I want to kill someone. I hope that was really useful. If you have any questions, please put them down. Remember to like, subscribe and share the video.